Shalom, shalom, Yasharala. All praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the legmen feeding the sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in sincerity and truth with this great gospel. Coming out of our Bible, man, coming out of our Bible. And we worship our Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. We don't worship money. We don't worship money, right? Because in this society, what do these people worship? They worship in Federal Reserve notes, right? It's all about what you have, what you could buy, right? It's all about being seen, being heard, flashy shit, right? These people in this society, they worship money, and because Esau Edom, that's what he promotes. That's what he promotes, right? Because all these niggas want to talk about is these rich crackers, these rich Edomites. And how did these Edomites get their money? How did they get their money? Through a destruction of the children of Israel, right? They got America through taking down the Native Americans and the so-called Hispanics, the Americas, right? And then they brought in slaves from so-called West Coast Africa, right? That was the Israelites in the land of Ham, right? That they kidnapped and brought to the Americas to work free labor. So everything they got was through what? Through the sword, really, through oppression. Right, through violence. And now that this man he's at the end of his kingdom and they're sitting on high, right? They're proud as fuck, right? They're proud as fuck. It says we are different. And we're going to analyze Elon, Monsieur Elon, right? Because he's who everybody always talking about, Mr. Elon. He's so rich, y'all. Everybody driving his cars, right? Let's deal with some of his quotes. It says we are different. I use my money to make more money. Use your money to look like you have money. We are not the same. Elon, you are right. We are not the same. We are not the same. And it's a lot of you jakes. He talking to you 2/3. Really talking to you low life people of this society who think you have something, you don't have nothing. Because really it's 1% and then 99%. What bracket you think you in? You in that 99% bracket. Right? Because I'm seeing a lot of rich men lose everything. Right? Let's read 1 Timothy 6:17. Charge them that are rich in this world that they be not high-minded, right? These rich motherfuckers are proud as fuck. High-minded, boastful. Look at Kanye West. Right? He got his woman walking around like a prostitute. Right? Look at these so-called rich celebrities, the attitude they got, their children's attitude, their family members' attitude. I'm talking to one dude. He said the cartel, it ain't the leader who's the problem, it's their family members. He said their family members just bullying everybody because they know they can. They got the money, they got the resources. Right? 1 Timothy 6:17, it says, charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living power, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy it. That's who we trust in, our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. We don't give a fuck what Mr. Elon Musk say, right? We are different, right? Because we don't worship money here. We worship our power, right? One thing we know, that this system is broke, right? This system is broke. It's a lot of people that don't paid into this system. They think they're going to be able to retire and live off a 401k retirement plan. You ain't going to live off of nothing, right? It says we're dead broke. It's all a scam. Right? Because most of your money you done invested in. Who done took it over? Rich motherfuckers like this guy. Right? Rich motherfuckers like this guy, the devil. Here's another quote. It says, the poor are always poor because they spend most of their money. The middle class are the middle class because they save most of their money. The wealthy are wealthy because they invest most of their money. Right? Bullshit. Let's read 1 Samuel 2:7. It says, the Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. Right? We know it's the Lord that set you devils up. Right now to have, first off, this is your inheritance. This is your inheritance. Right? This is his lot. This is his blessing that the Lord had established for him. Right? This is the book of Genesis 27. And we're going to start at, let's start at 38. It says, And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. Right? That's what they're enjoying right now, the fatness of the earth. Right? They get to live in all the best places. They get to rule over the people. Right? It says in the in the dew of heaven from above, and by thy sword shalt thou live. Right? How did he establish himself? Through that sword. And shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessings wherewith the father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. Right? Because Esau knew that he didn't get the best promises, which is the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven. Right? This is his kingdom right now, and he ain't had to really do too much for it. Right? It says, By thy sword shalt thou live. Right? It says, if hard work made you rich, day laborers would be millionaires. Right? Because this devil, all these rich men, they ain't work hard for it. It's the people who are under them. That's who work for it. Right? Mostly who? You Israelites. Right? You Israelites. Let's read this. Luke 21 and 24, it says, And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Right? So this is their time of rulership. Right? We're being trodden down. We're being oppressed. We're under their foot. Right? We have to serve these people. We have to go to them for the one of all things, right? Because this is a punishment. But when this punishment ends, that's when they go into slavery. That's when they have to start working hard. It's the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 43. It says, The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. And that's what happened. Right? You're looking at the bases of men right here. This Elon Musk. These are the Edomites of the world, man. They're bases of men. In the book of Daniel 4, verse 17, it says, This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and by the demand of the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it, and what? And giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. And that's who's ruling right now. You Edomites, the basis of men, right? Let's read it in the American Standard Version. It says, The sentence is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over the lowest of men. Yeah, Esau, Edom, the lowest of men. Right? And now these men, they're proud as fuck. They're haughty spirit. They're on a high pedestal, right? Because why? The Lord gave this kingdom over to them. This is their time. Right? Book of Daniel 8 and 25 says, And through his policy also he shall cause his craft to prosper in his hand. Right? These different laws that he passed, these different decrees. Right? Look at how he established himself in America. He was fucking pushing the Native Americans off their own property into what reservations, and using laws to keep them from coming back into their own land. Right? It says, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart. Right? These devils are proud as hell in their minds, and by peace shall destroy many, and shall, because that's what they use peace. Right? They say we come in to help out. You remember they've been talking about peace in the Middle East? What does the Middle East look like right now? A war zone. Right? People fleeing their lands. Fucking buildings destroyed. Bombs going off. It says, And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart. And by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Yeah, the Lord gonna bring his ass down. Proverbs 3 and 31, it says, Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the forward is an abomination to the Yahweh, but his secret is with the righteous. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he that blesseth his habitation But he blesseth the habitation of the just, right? It says the curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly, not unto the rich, unto the lowly, right? All these rich motherfuckers magnifying themselves, thinking that they money gonna save them in the times to come, right? It says, woe unto you rich men, right? It says, the wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of what? Of fools. It's the book of Proverbs 24. Let's go to verse 19. It says, fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. So what? These devils got all this money, right? It ain't about having no money. It's about having the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. It's the Lord dealing with you, right? The Lord can preserve you. Money can't help, right? You can't serve money. And the Lord, that's another thing. You try, man, it's a lot of you motherfuckers, you think you're going to be a baller in this kingdom. You're going to be filthy rich. Man, you about to lose everything. Wait till that chip get implemented. What are you going to do? Are you going to take the chip or are you going to lose your money? What are you going to do? Are you going to take the chip or are you going to keep your money? Are you going to take the chip and keep your money or are you going to sacrifice your money for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai? That's what it's going to come down to, man. Proverbs 24 and 19, fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. For there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. Yeah, they can boast all they want right now because their system is collapsing, right? Their money is dying, right? That NWO they want to set up, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to intervene. And guess what? It's going to be the end of their society. Shalom.